Basic troubleshooting. Hardware problems. If your computer won't turn on, check all the plugs, especially the power plugs. Check any fuses or breakers. Listen to see if you can hear the fan. If no sound is heard and all the cords are plugged in, you will need to take it to the computer technician. Hardware problems in monitor. If monitor does not start on, check all cords, especially the power cords and connection to the CPU. See if any indicator lights come on. Turn power button on and off or take it to the technician. Hardware problems in mouse and or keyboard. Check all connections. Clean mouse if not working properly. Use rubbing alcohol and Q-tip. Clean keyboard if keys are sticking. Can use a spray cleaner or rubbing alcohol. Make sure it is given time to dry. Software problems. Computer starts up, you can hear it running, but nothing happens or you receive an error message on the screen. You are using a program such as Word or Netscape and it stops working. You can't move the mouse or click on. Network troubleshooting. Errors on a network consist of printing errors, access to internet, computer freezing up. Network errors. First, make sure that the connection to the network is tight. Check to make sure light next to network card is blinking. Reboot your computer. Contact your network administrator. Mice. Mice are very vulnerable to dust and debris. When too much debris has accumulated on the mouse, it will not move as expected. Two basic type of mice. Mechanical, older mice, has a rubber ball. Movement of the ball is detected and the screen pointer moves accordingly. Optical, new mice, does not have a ball. Movement is detected by a laser. Cleaning mice. To clean a mechanical mouse, unplug the mouse from your computer. Remove the ball and clean it with a soapy water. Blow out the dust inside the mouse. Clean the roller with a cotton swab and alcohol. After everything is dry, reassemble the mouse. To clean an optical mouse, unplug the mouse from your computer. Clean the outside of the mouse with a cloth. Do not disassemble any optical mouse. Cleaning a floppy disk drive. The heads of the drive actually makes contact with the floppy disk. This contact can leave residue on the heads of the drive. To clean a floppy disk drive, purchase and use a cleaning kit. Cleaning CD and DVD drives. Like a floppy disk drive, CD and DVD drive also have heads. To clean the drives, purchase and use a cleaning kit. You can clean the tray of a CD and DVD drive using a cloth dampened with water. The troubleshooting process. Write down exactly what happened. If you receive an error message, be sure to write them down. You can pass on this information to your technical support people. Do not attempt to repair hardware unless you have your supervisor's permission. In most cases of the hardware problems, you will not have the proper permission or abilities to fix the problem yourself. Easy troubleshooting. However, there are few things that you can try without risking damage to the computer or damage to your employment. Check to make sure the computer is receiving power. Check both ends of the power cord. If there is a power stripe, make sure it is turned on. Check all of your connections. Make sure that ends of the cable are inserted. Virus scans. Many problems can arise from a computer virus. All computers should have a program to check for viruses. These programs run by themselves. The program should tell you when a virus is detected. If you receive a message about a virus, you should notify your technical support people immediately. Freeing up disk space. A computer needs empty disk space to run correctly and quickly. To free up space, empty the recycle bin. Remove programs that you are no longer using. From the Start menu, select Control Panel. Double-click on Add or Remove Programs. Wait for the list of programs to load up and remove the unwanted programs. You may need to consult your supervisors before removing your programs from a library computer. Back up old files and delete them from your hardware. Program lockup. When a particular program locks up, use the following key combination: Ctrl plus Alt plus Delete. Select Task Manager. A list of applications or programs will appear. Select the program that is having problems. Click on End Task. If you receive a pop-up window that says the program is not responding or waiting for a response, click on End Task. This should stop the program. If it does not stop, you may have to shut off the computer and restart. The blue screen of death. The computer displays an error message on a blue background. This means that you probably have a serious problem with your hard drive. You can try shutting off the computer, waiting for a full minute, then turning the computer back on. However, in most cases, if you receive the blue screen, you should call your technical support people. Troubleshooting printers. Try these fixes for printer problems. Make sure the print job was sent to the correct printer. Make sure the printer is on. Make sure the printer is ready. Most printers have a small display that should say ready, online or something similar. Check for paper jams. The printer display should inform you about the jam. Check all cables. Internet error messages. Common error messages while on the web. 404 file not found. The web address is incorrect, changed or deleted. Make sure that you have typed the address correctly. 401 unauthorized. The web address is correct, but you do not have the permission to view it. May be password protected. 403 forbidden. Similar to 401. The web address is correct, but you do not have the permission to view it. May be password protected. 500 internal server error. There is a problem with the web server itself. You can report the problem to the website administrator. Pop-up. A pop-up window. A window that suddenly appears. In many cases, you must choose a response before you can continue. Pop-up ads. While using a web browser, a new window will appear to advertise a product. Pop-up filters. Software that attempts to block pop-up windows and ads. In some cases, you may want to see these pop-ups. For example, iCollege uses pop-ups. You can override and change the setting of pop-up filters in your web browser. Cookies. Stores information about you so that you do not have to re-enter information at a certain websites. In your web browser, you can change the setting for cookies. You can also delete cookies. Plugins. Website uses small programs or plugins to deliver a certain feature or service. For example, to show a movie, play music or play a game. As you know, College uses many plugins. When new plugins or newer version of plugins are released, computers must be updated. Usually this is done by your technical support people. However, it may be up to you to inform them of a new plugins that you want to install. Preventative maintenance. Develop a preventative maintenance plan for your PCs. Saves money, saves time, safeguards your data, and it improves your performance. Reminder: computers are not perfect. They are created by humans. You will have errors and problems. In order to work, the computer must read millions of code. It can happen that the code is misread and therefore results in error.